I'm about to leave for my final presentation in one of my art classes, and it's gonna be chill, but also I'm really sick, so I'm kind of scared to be talking in front of a class because I keep breaking into coughing fits, so wish me luck! I should probably explain how it works. I'm studying high school education in arts and English, so I will be an arts and English teacher later. My studies are divided into arts, English, and pedagogy classes. I'm studying at a regular university. For the arts aspects of my studies, I have both theoretical classes and practical classes. The practical classes are probably more interesting for you because that's where we do all the artsy stuff like drawing and painting in class. How practical arts classes work is usually they focus on one technique, for example, sculpture or new media, so photography and stuff like that, or paintings or drawings. This semester I did both sculptures and drawings, and I already did my final presentation in my drawing class, and that was really chill. I have a really chill professor there. I love her. Actually, behind me I have a prototype of the project I did there. In, for example, the drawing class, we did several different exercises or tried out different techniques as to how you can draw. You can draw with wires, you can draw something in 3D, so it also has a sculptural aspect. You can draw something on a wall. Basically, it was focused on how to abstract the drawing, and so what I did is I did a life-size drawing of myself, and then I also added a 3D element by adding some wires. Anyways, but for this class that I'm going to hold a presentation in right now, I will be presenting a dollhouse that I refurnished and rebuilt. It's cute, okay? It's very cutesy, very girly. The English title of it would be A Child's Joy Never Ends, or A Child's Joy is Infinite. Essentially, it's an interactive installation that invites the viewers to play with the dolls I have in there. In this semester, I'm not getting graded on my practical arts classes, so that's chill, but I do have to submit portfolios. Actually, this semester I have to write 8 term papers / portfolios, which if you're not in university yet, that's a lot. Like, that's a big challenge. Girl, I'm struggling. However, I have already been hustling. I've been hustling this entire semester, and especially in the last few weeks. So now I am done with at least half of them. I think I have to do 3 more. I'm hustling so much, you don't even understand. And I don't even have a break this semester because I have practical teacher training throughout the entire break. And then right away, the next semester starts. It's packed, guys. It's packed, but I'm managing. I have developed a good routine for myself, and now I am slaying through. And okay, I need to get going. I will take you guys along with me with my digital camera. See you in a second. Sicher, dass ich dir nicht helfen kann? the next day, and yesterday the critique went really good actually. At the start everybody prepared and exhibitioned their artworks, and then we went around as a group and looked at each one of them. We are around 25-ish people, I would say. We didn't really take a lot of time to look at them because after all everybody had to fit into the time frame of like 3 hours. There were 3 people I think who did the examination, so for those we took a little bit longer to investigate, to analyze the artworks, but mostly it was just them like talking about the process, how they created it and where they took their inspirations from and stuff. But it's really chill. The teacher just asked them, can you name a few artists who we discussed in class, who you perhaps referenced or got inspired by in your work? Some kind of questions just to ensure that the person actually knows what they're doing with the artwork. And for the other artworks, we looked at them for like a minute to like 3 minutes. But then when we got to my artwork, guys, of course we took like 10 minutes discussing it. I was actually really surprised by that. As you saw in the videos before, I displayed a dollhouse. At first I simply explained how the process went and what the title is and what I mean by the title. So the title, as I said before, is A Child's Joy is Endless. And my intent for the artwork was just to let people play again and to bring up positive memories from their childhood. So it was a very pure intent. However, then the teacher, as well as a few other students, they raised their hand and said, totally cute, yeah, I see that. But also, what I also see in your artwork is a deeper meaning. It has 2 meanings. On one side it's very pure and stuff, and on the other side it's like, look at the dolls, they're so sexualized, so it's paradox and blah blah blah. Basically people just shared how they interpreted the artwork. And for me personally, it was my first time to receive a critique like that, where others shared a different perception of my artwork. Before, when I shared my artworks, everybody was just like, yeah girl, you ate that down, good job. Good job. But then with this time, people actually had different opinions on it, or not opinions, but just different interpretations on my artwork. And that is so interesting because of course art is perceived differently by every person, but to hear what other people interpret my art as was really interesting. And also it was kind of like flattering because like, guys, you're thinking about my artwork, period. The teacher also asked a lot of questions about my artwork, and I think maybe he liked it. I think, hopefully. I put a lot of effort into it, so it's very rewarding to see that it's definitely being perceived. I had actually been debating whether I should also do an exam in this class. However, I had a feeling that the teacher would either not like my artwork or that he would grade it quite harshly. But after the critique, I noticed, you know, maybe I should have done the exam. Then today, this morning, the art students met up to prepare for the exhibition. I think I already talked about this. It's just presenting everything that was created within the semester by the art students and displaying it for everybody who wants to look at it. So personally, I did not go to there because I woke up still feeling hella sick, and I still feel hella sick. It's especially bad like right when I'm about to go to sleep, or just when I woke up. And then this morning I woke up and I was like, guys, I cannot go and like prepare the university and carry around a bunch of tables and chairs and stuff. I stayed in bed and I chilled. I think that's good. I think I needed that. Ouch, damn. The teacher said it was chill though, so it's fine, it's fine. This Sunday, so the day after tomorrow, we are invited to go to the university again and then prepare our artworks within the exhibition. So today only the tables were prepared, but then on Sunday we need to come again and prepare our artworks. And then on Tuesday the exhibition will actually start, and then we have shifts like every day to go there and oversee that nobody is stealing or damaging anything. Also, with one class, the drawing class that I'm taking, we're supposed to do like tattoos on people. Not permanent tattoos, but like with markers, just create a design on them. I'm actually looking forward to that. I already practiced with a friend and it was really fun. This semester it's my first time participating in one of these exhibitions. Before that, my classes never participated. So this is a new experience and it is fun. But it's also an extra amount of work at the end of the semester, which is usually already stressful. But also, like, I can't complain, honestly. This is a fun opportunity. I mean, when else am I gonna do an exhibition if not in art university? I appreciate it. I'm focusing on just having this opportunity and appreciating this opportunity rather than seeing it as, oh my god, I have to be in university for an extra amount of time, blah blah blah. I'm like, no bitch, we enjoying this, okay? This is fun, this is fun. I'm gonna head off now and I will see you again on Sunday or whenever there's something new to report. Alright, see you! And welcome back. It is now Wednesday, which is also the last day of the exhibition. It was only 2 days long where people actually came. On Sunday I went to the university where the exhibition is being held and I set up my 2 art pieces and everybody else was setting up their pieces too, and it was very art student-esque. It honestly didn't really hit me that I was preparing for an exhibition until Tuesday came around, which was the first day, the opening day of the exhibition. And even then when I arrived there, it didn't really feel like an exhibition yet. I went to the opening ceremony with my friends and then we went to our skin drawing section and did some work there. We also looked at the other paintings. There were 3 levels of the building, which is a big building by the way, full of artworks. Each room was filled to the brim with artworks. It was so cool. But when it did hit me that this was a real exhibition that I was also part of was when I went to see my own artwork and I saw that other people were around just in the room with it, like other people aside from my classmates. And seeing those visitors, essentially strangers, look at my artwork, it felt so weird. A good weird. I had been walking around and looking at other art pieces with my friends, but at some point I drifted off. And girl, I love drifting off, okay? I'm sorry, I'm gonna pull an Irish goodbye anytime. And so I drifted off, looked at some other artworks and eventually stumbled into the room where my dollhouse was. And there was this man and a woman wandering around it. The exhibition had just started. Not a lot of people had come to that part of the exhibition yet. They must have been one of the first ones. Then I looked at them and I saw their faces and I was like, wait, do they hate it? Are they gonna be like,
oh my god, who put this fucking dollhouse here? That's so stupid.
But I felt like they were gonna be haters, okay? I was eavesdropping. I was like, okay, girl, I'm waiting for you to say something rude so I can cry about it later, okay? Hit me with it. I am ready to cry. In that moment, the nervousness really set in and I felt very sensitive or protective of my artwork. In the past, I had a huge phobia of showing other people my artworks and I felt like all my artwork had to be perfect and otherwise I wasn't worthy of anything. I don't even know why, girl. Like literally, who do you think you are? Sit down. Nowadays, fortunately, I have a much healthier view on art and I do it to celebrate and to have fun and to relax. But when I saw those first visitors, I suddenly felt very insecure again. And it took a few minutes, it took several people walking past my artwork and looking at it for me to realize that nobody's gonna be a bitch about this, okay? Nobody is going to an art exhibition on their own free will and then just hate on the art. I think the second pair of people who walked past my dollhouse were talking about some kind of financial stuff. They said something along the lines of, ooh, looks like somebody ran out of money here. Immediately, because I was still feeling so insecure, I was like, is that critique? Do you not like my artwork? Are you calling it cheap? I was like, Bro, they probably weren't talking about the dollhouse. I think they were talking about some business stuff and they just happened to be walking past my dollhouse. Because guys, in the end, my dollhouse turned out to be quite a success, if I do say so myself. After those first couples, I left the room again, joined my friends again, and then like an hour later, I went back to the dollhouse and I saw so many people around it and I was like, it was so amazing. This was my first exhibition. I think I said it in the aesthetic vlog just now. I am so happy with how the exhibition went. And it also taught me that people are not gonna throw tomatoes at your artwork. They're just gonna look at it and that's it, honey. What's gonna happen? Are they gonna stab you? No. Is your liver gonna fail? No. Is your life gonna be changed by their opinion? No. That first day of the exhibition was a really formative experience for me, and it really was a dream come true. I remember when I was 14, I would dream about being an art student or what the everyday life of an art student would be like. And I would watch vlogs on YouTube. I would dream about living like that one day, and here I am. I'm living my dream and I'm so happy, and I know that I am making 14-year-old me so proud. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. I'm getting so cheesy with this. I'm so sorry. That was really cool. It was a really cool experience, and people were interacting with my dollhouse. They picked up the dolls and they would point out like, oh my god, look at her. Wait, I remember that. What are they called? Mycene dolls, blah blah blah. Or they would be like, oh my god, and look, there's a little bunny. They would check out all the details and really like they would look at my art. It would make them smile. Seeing people smile when they look at my artwork, guys, it made me so happy. Or I had little signs on the walls of the dollhouse that said, play with me. So it invited them to interact. And when the visitors saw that, their faces would pretty much always light up. And I don't know, I was like, oh my god, guys, I know you just read that and I know that you now know that you can play with the doors. I hope I don't sound self-centered because I keep talking about only my work and how other people reacted to my work. But I suppose this is just me wanting to commemorate a moment that is very important to me. Today was the last day of the exhibition because it only went for 2 days. And I only had a 1-hour shift today, so I didn't stay that long except for my shift, of course. And the shift was just doing skin drawings, and also my friend did a skin drawing on me. It's a little flower and then it says, you make me smile. Tomorrow I will be picking up my artwork and returning it home, and then I will actually be returning home myself to my parents' home for an extended weekend, and I hope to either relax there or hopefully get a lot of work done, because honestly this week I did not do a lot of writing. Like, I established such a good routine for myself where I went to the gym and to university classes, and then afterwards I would write 1,000 words in my papers. But this week my routine has not been working. I think that's also partially because I got sick. Although I am now feeling better already, my routine still has got to be re-established, so I'm hoping that this weekend when I'm at my parents' place I am able to come to peace of mind because of the relaxing atmosphere at home. This is where I'll be leaving it for today. I am very happy that you watched this video. Thank you so much. This is like, again, this is a full circle moment. I used to watch people make art student vlogs and now I'm the one making art student vlogs, so this is very cool for me. Yeah, and I hope you have a very wonderful day. I hope you take care of yourself, please do, and I will see you next time.